What if I quit sugar for 30 days? That's the $1,000,000 question. Hey everybody, Happy New Year. My name is Tony and I am on a journey to lose 55 pounds. If you're in that same predicament and you're wanting to lose weight, today we're going to be discussing, should I cut my sugar cold turkey? Will it help with my sugar cravings? All of that we're going to be discussing today. Will it help me lose weight if I cut sugars out? And we're going to be doing a 30-day challenge. So really the first step is how. Everything has sugar in it. Breads, pasta, everything, even spaghetti sauce. I love my spaghetti sauce. Should you quit cold turkey? Well, my challenge is I'm going to show you what my steps are. And if you want to implement them into your everyday in this challenge, please do so. Take this information. I really appreciate it. And give me your comments on what you think. So just from experience on cutting sugars in my diet, I don't believe that you should just go cold turkey, because the symptoms that you'll have are, the headaches, the aggravation, the frustration if you cut cold turkey. It's little steps. It is a process to cut sugars out of your diet. So I'm going to give you some tips that I've been doing a little bit of research on this for the past 2 weeks when I took my little break from YouTube. What would be the best way? What are the benefits of cutting sugar? Will it help me lose weight? That's the big question, because we're here to lose weight, right? That's why you probably came to this channel, is to lose weight and get some tips, I think. And I'm hoping my content is helping with that. So my first tip is intermittent fasting. The one that I do, the 16-8, is fasting for 16 hours. And then I have an 8-hour window to eat. Really, with intermittent fasting, probably the most effective way to lose weight is fasting. And most of that, you're sleeping. It will eliminate sugar cravings. It will help with that and not completely eliminate it. Although I've been doing fasting for a long time now, for a couple of years now, and it has helped with my cravings. So give it a try. Give the 16-8 a try, or even if you stop eating at 6 o'clock at night and then you eat your breakfast, that's 12 hours right there that you're fasting. You're sleeping most of it. Just start with that and work yourself up to 16, even 18-hour fast, and then have a shorter window in there to eat. It really, really helps with your craving. And I know taking away the sugar doesn't seem like it would even logically work, but taking away the sugar actually works because it helps you not crave the sugar. I know that sounds crazy. So what I did this weekend, I went through my pantry, I went through my refrigerator, and I cleared out all the pastas and breads. Even I love grits. I got rid of that as well. It's very high on carbs too, but I was looking at the package. I was like, whoa, there is a lot of sugars in this. So what we're trying to do in this challenge is we're trying to get rid of the cravings for sugar, so we won't go to the pantry and get those cupcakes. First of all, get rid of the cupcakes in the house. Get rid of anything that's going to tempt you. I'm not saying everything, because we don't want to do this cold turkey, because I have done it cold turkey and actually I sabotage myself. And I'm sure there's other people out there that it does the same thing. So you don't want to do that. Soda. I did quit cold turkey about 10 years ago. Our main goal is to turn our body into a burning machine. Basically, use your fat that is existing on your body as fuel instead of sugar as your fuel. Now, if you're not putting so much sugar, if this makes sense, so I'm trying to explain this. So if you're not putting your daily normal sugar that you, before this challenge, that you're putting in your body, if you're not putting that in, then your body converts to burning fat instead of using your sugar as fuel, if that makes sense. So if you're not putting all that sugar in to use as fuel, then it turns and it burns your body. So, or burns your fat on your existing body. So, and it uses that, and it's more efficient that way. Your body actually works more efficiently using fat as fuel. All right, the next one. Can you lose weight cutting sugar or cutting it out? Because I don't believe you can actually cut it all the way out, or you wouldn't be able to actually, you would be eating. It would just get frustrating for people. That I'm just saying, because if you're used to eating the things that you eat now and you cut those out because they have sugar in it, you're going to have some mad people in the house. You don't want that. No, 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 no. Like I said, I quit soda a long time ago. And as soon as I quit, I did it cold turkey. And when I quit, I was drinking Mountain Dew. I was drinking 2 a day, two of the 16-ounce bottles of Mountain Dew a day. I don't know how many, I think it's like 16. I don't even want to guess how much sugar is in a Mountain Dew, but I know it's up there as being one of the highest sugar content sodas out there. Juices are no better. Really read your labels. If it says juice and it says no sugars added, look at the back of the label and you will be surprised at how much sugar is actually in there. So labels are your friend. Sugar helps your cholesterol and your labs. When you come back, you will be amazed on your sugars, that when you cut those out, how great your cholesterol improves. It helps with inflammation. Inflammation is like one of the top reasons why I started low carb in the first place. Is it has cut my existing pain that I had on a daily basis. So I no longer wake up like I'm 90 years old. I feel so good when I wake up now because the inflammation is lower and you just feel good. Next one, insulin resistance. You know what? I have come to find out that insulin resistance, I am insulin resistant, and I am currently working on that. It takes a couple years to actually fix or improve your insulin resistance. And I have come so far with that. Oh my gosh, it's a miracle. On my other videos, I'll post that one up here, but it talks about when I would go into a coma after I would eat, and I would just be sitting there and I would just doze off and go to sleep. That is because I was eating a lot of carbs with sugar in them. So the combo of those, not good at all. So you gotta ask yourself, okay, here are the signs that you are insulin resistant. If your waist in a woman is, I think it's 40 inches around. If it's bigger than 40 inches around, you are insulin resistant. And mine is currently 42, so I know I'm still there. So if you look down, and first of all, if you have a big belly, and I don't want to say it like that, but if you have a big belly, and you can't see past your belly, you are insulin resistant. If you wake up, you're going to the restroom a lot through the night, you're insulin resistant. If you have excessive thirst, it's just almost the same symptoms as being pre-diabetic, or tired as usual. I'm not talking about the coma. I'm talking about you just can't pinpoint what it is, but you just don't feel good. I'm telling you, you are probably most likely insulin resistant. Your A1C test results come back with a high number of pre-diabetic. Now, diabetes, full-blown diabetes 1, is a whole nother story. I have diabetes too. I'm insulin resistance. I have a low thyroid, just FYI. So you got to ask yourself, do you have any of these things going on? If you are, cutting sugar is going to make a big difference. And lastly, trust the process. So if you're starting today, after watching this video, you're just going to clean your pantry out. You're going to, you may have a family and they're not on this low carb or keto or WW or anything like that. This is in with any diet you are doing. This is for your health. So any diet that you're doing, it's sugar. Cutting the sugar is going to help with this. So it's a process. You may get a little bit, if you quit the soda, you may have a headache. I'm just telling you what's going to happen. You may get a headache. You may get irritable. Warn your family and let them know that what you're doing. That's the process, because you are going to feel fantastic after all of this. And I'm doing it with you. So if you please share what you're going through. If you have any questions or anything, I would love to just bounce things back between everybody with this challenge, because it's going to be great. I love it. But trust the process. You may fail a day. You may fail 2 days. You may fail 3 days. But I'm telling you, restart as many times as you need to. I have. I need to do that. I need to know that if I fail that day, I can restart and start over the next day without feeling terrible about my decisions that day. One little step is going to be great towards getting your goals done for this cutting the sugar. Now, I'm going to be checking in periodically every week to see how everyone's doing on this 30-day challenge. And I hope you join me in this. You're going to not regret it. So everybody have a great year. Make their goals, write them down, start your journal. All this is all going to be great, because I'm in there with you, okay? I'm in there with you. And I will see you on the next one. See you later.